For those qualified investors, we're always going to recommend a decent allocation to illiquid private investments, especially in a period where the economy is slowing, interest rates may have some volatility, we're looking at some bankruptcies emerging. This is a period where you want to make sure you have an allocation to the alternative space in the private markets. But let's talk about what's been really excited in the public markets this year, and that's in the alternatives, specifically the commodity space. It's all been about gold. Gold has continued to make record high after record high, and this has been driven by the fact that central banks are diversifying away from U.S. dollar-based investments, and this has been more of a fear trade of what's going to happen with Donald Trump and the changes around global trade. So you're seeing major central banks diversify. There's concern about global debt. This is a structural problem that isn't new news. It's just bigger news because the debt keeps getting worse and worse. So there's concern about holding U.S. dollar-based investments. So that's continued to drive gold. And in our opinion, gold is a good long-term investment. But at these levels, when you look at this chart, you're looking at the most overbought levels. That red line is when it crosses or touches that line, that's what we technical analysts say is overbought. And you can see it rarely, going all the way back to 1975, has been at its current level or been above this. So gold right now is extraordinarily overbought. We do believe the structural benefit of gold is here, but gold can be more volatile than you think, and it can also be very speculative and momentum driven. If you get a pullback in the equity market like we expect, you could end up with some indiscriminate selling where investors have to just sell their winners. And guess what's been a big winner this year? Gold. So we are looking for opportunities to get into a diversified commodity play, but at this point, be very careful and very selective at what you look at. Gold isn't something that we would chase at this time.